Welcome everyone to Dormer Park. I'm Robert Marcello along with Chris Lucy and Lyle Goldstein. Harbor Hawks tonight dropped 2-1 in Lyle. The pitching tonight was very good.
Yeah, it was a pitcher's duel for sure, no doubt about that. Jeremy Randolph making his last appearance of the summer, going 3 innings of scoreless ball, and then Zach Cohn coming in a relief outing. 4 1/3 innings for the Central Michigan right-hander, and just 1 run, and that coming on that RBI triple back in the 7th inning to tie the game up. But between Randolph and Cohn, those guys went 7 1/3, 1 earned run. That should keep any team in a ball game, and they more than did their job tonight.
They sure did, and the starting pitcher, Jeremy Randolph, spoke to Dani Terzer after the game.
I'm here with Jeremy Randolph, who had his last outing of the summer here. Jeremy, how have you developed into a better baseball player by being here?
Just working with Coach Korn. He's really smart. He's got a lot of great ideas, and he just helps you with mechanics and adjustments and just pitch-by-pitch adjustments and just some things that you hadn't really thought about or looked into before. So just his insights and talking to other great pitchers and all the things they do successfully has helped a lot.
Heading into this game, you were second in strikeouts in this league. What's your out pitch?
Probably my slider. Just working with my fastball, kind of pairing those two together, working on tunneling and doing that thing. So just kind of working one pitch together and still my slider.
What's your favorite memory over these past 2 months being here on the Cape?
Probably just getting to know these guys and then going to Fenway. It's a huge honor to be able to go to a park like that and be able to play. I didn't do anything other than shag BP, but it's still really cool to be inside that field.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks, Danny, back here on the Hyannis Harbor Hawks Digital Network. Here, Chris, unfortunately tonight, the Hawks unable to get any more than 1 run.
Yeah, a great game from Davis Wenzel, but really he was one of very few bright spots for the Harbor Hawks. Came away with a pair of singles and a double, a pair of steals as well, also hit by a pitch. But the Harbor Hawks just throughout today were blanked, oddly enough, by a Bourne Braves team that they've dominated all season long. It's a 4-0 series edge for Hyannis coming into this game. The Bourne Braves stealing their first win in 11 innings today. But Hyannis just not able to really pick it up with the bats tonight. The pitching really going a long way against a Bourne Braves ball club tonight, but just too lopsided of a game pitching-wise for the Harbor Hawks to really come away with this one.
The Harbor Hawks tomorrow are at home against the Orleans Firebirds in a makeup game. What are your keys for tomorrow, Lyle?
I think just to score runs. You only put up 1 run in 11 innings. That's kind of a stat that stands right out.
Game, yeah.
Absolutely, it stands right out at you. And for the Harbor Hawks, we talked about scoring early coming into today's game, and they put up 1 in the 3rd, but it just wasn't enough to muster out a win. So I think going back to that blueprint that they saw against the Commodores, and those big innings are going to be key for them because they play so well when they're ahead, and that's going to be the key for them tomorrow against an Orleans team that they've already won 3 games against in 3 tries this season.
Chris?
I think it's just got to be length out of the starter. After Randolph, the Harbor Hawks bullpen had to pick up 9 innings of this game, 8 innings, excuse me, and that's just going to tire out a bullpen, almost exhaust it completely. So if Hyannis can get length out of their starter tomorrow, not only will it serve the Harbor Hawks well against the Firebirds, but it will also help set the table for the rest of the season where guys are coming up on arm problems, innings limits, pitch counts, all those sort of things. If you can start to use guys more sparingly now, they'll be able to stay with the team longer.
They sure will. The Harbor Hawks tonight drop against the Bourne Braves 2-1. We'll see you tomorrow.